Hey folks, and welcome to another installment of Dave's Impressions. This time around, Overlord. These impressions were taken from playing the game for around 2 hours. Enjoy! You know, I've never played Pikmin. From what I understand of the game, Overlord is taking the general idea of how Pikmin plays and having some fun with it. You control a small army full of different types of creatures, and the strategy and conflict arises from how many of each creature to take with you and how you use them in tandem to overcome challenges. Overlord accomplishes this with a tongue-in-cheek subversion of fantasy tropes. The first enemies you come across in this idyllic hillside community are hobbits that are running amok and terrorizing the villagers. You get to travel down to the Shire and lay waste to the harmful halflings. It's actually amusingly cathartic. In my time with the game, I had 2 sets of minions I could play with, the Reds and the Browns. The Browns are your grunts, your front line. They're gleeful in their appetite for destruction. If you send them forward, they'll smash anything they can get their hands on, while arming themselves and bringing you all the spoils of war. It's an odd dichotomy. On the one hand, as an Overlord, you shouldn't care at all about sending the little guys into harm's way over and over again. But since they pick up weapons and armor that increase your army's overall power level, it negatively affects you if any of them should die. Of course, there's so much to smash and you leave so many implements of destruction on the ground that this isn't the concern I first thought it might be. Later in the game, I acquired the Reds. They can move through fire and are a weak ranged unit. They'll get slaughtered if an enemy looks at them funny, so you need some Browns around to fend off any foes who get too close. The puzzles where you have 2 types of minion usually involve having one group collector move an object, while the other keeps enemies at bay. Nothing complex, but making sure I had the right amount of each group was important, and I imagine that once you have 4 types of minion to play around with, things get a lot more difficult. I think what Overlord is trying to do is create a Pikmin-style game where half the fun is in being evil. You even get to decide how evil too, because this is a late 2000s game, and binary morality systems were all the rage. The game is effective too. It's charming and very well put together. I like sending my minions out to smash things, to hear their cackles as they put pumpkins on their heads, and in general how silly the writing is. I can see why Overlord and its sequel have become a cult classic over the years. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.